So guys, I want just doing this video ain't gonna be long. It's a real quick video. I just want to leave a link because I want to revisit a video that I haven't even watched. By the way, I just seen it in my watch list, and I've been wanting to watch it for a very long time. And I always know that the Holy Spirit is gonna lead me to watch it when it's time to watch. But this whole thing, I just made a delivery, and I just can't understand how you can turn a whole city into that. Everybody that pretty much is in this city, like 8 out of 10 people, is towards the homosexual agenda. Now, I know that many people cannot be gay. It's just people going along to get along. It's just people seeking validation. Like I joke with you guys once before, I say, and it can happen overnight. They can say, okay, tomorrow, in order to clock in on your 9 to 5 job, you can't swipe your card. You got to suck some dick. Well, guess what? Everybody be doing it. They'll be sucking dick. This is the type of thing that I'm talking about when it's who are we dealing with here? When you say that somebody is programmed to do something, well, what you're saying is that these group of individuals, they're not even human beings. They're like robots, because you cannot be a human being unless you do humane things. A whole population of people becoming gay overnight, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, I don't care if they had a bunch of signs and symbols that said, hey, come to. It's still an android robot type of operation. That's what I'm seeing now. Over the years, I have found that more and more people act like robots to me. They don't act human. They act like drones. And like Joseph Chapelon said, we're dealing with robots and demons. He just put them in. That was the only classification Joseph Chapelon gave: robots and demons. And I was in a robot class, but I'm one of the robots that has the divine light. In other words, I'm viable. I'm able to be reaped, to be saved, to be harvested. You understand what I'm saying? The wheat, and then remember, the wheat had to grow up with the tares so that it could be plucked at the end. You couldn't pluck it at a certain time, because if you plucked it at a certain time, you couldn't separate the two efficiently. But I just want to leave this link, y'all, about I think it's called Robots Are Among Us, and I can't wait. These people cannot be human beings, guys. And there are things that I want to say to talk about that, but understand, guys, I do not want to talk about everything on fucking YouTube. Okay, I want to save certain things for certain situations, mainly situations where I'm gonna be highly paid for it. I can't give away everything, guys. You understand? On no goddamn YouTube. Even if I was monetized, I still wouldn't want to say everything on no YouTube. YouTube is kind of like a gutter to me. You know what I mean? It's like a basement dwelling. No, the shit that I got to say is too it's just too on another level. Understand? But yeah, robots and demons. That's all I see. People just seeking validation, going along to get along. If the agenda is to do this tomorrow, they'll be doing that. If the new agenda is to do something else the next day, then they'll be doing that the next day. That's an android. That ain't no goddamn human being. How can you be programmed to attack somebody unless you are an android? Unless you've been born or you came amongst these people are androids. How can you not look at yourself and say, "Wait a minute, I don't think this is a good idea to do." How can you just go along to get along all your life? I can understand when you're juvenile. I would say up until the age of 30, 35 years old, you could be stupid, but it's like after the age of 35. 40, 50, and you still doing that ain't no goddamn human being. That's a goddamn android. You still doing childish things at 50? It doesn't make any sense, guys. What the hell did we go to school for? Same thing with this food out here. I gotta be telling y'all about the ingredients. I don't understand how these people can understand that they're poisoning themselves. They look terrible, right? They look terrible. How can you go somewhere and not read the ingredients and realize that you are poisoning yourself? That's a robot. That doesn't make any sense to me. Let's say even if I go get some, let's say I go get some French fries, guys, and they're hand peeled. or hand cut, right? That don't mean anything, because then you gotta be worried about the oil. The oil is bad. The oil is too much omega 6. The oil is very inflammatory, causes a lot of inflammation. There's no escape from this, guys, unless you eat at very ethnic restaurants. I'm gonna leave a link, guys. I'm gonna leave a link. Oh, okay, no, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave a link because I gotta take this ride. Talk to y'all later. Peace.